everyone, it's me, Simply Latoria, and today I'm going to be talking about how to successfully move to Ghana, the paperwork. So, I'm going to start a series of how to do this, how to do that. Many people try to come to Ghana, ready to come to Ghana, but then it's like, okay, I know Ghana is the location, but what do I do now that I decided that I want to come to Ghana? So I'm going to do a how-to series, and the first one is how to move to Ghana successfully, the paperwork. What do you need to do beforehand? What can you do while you're still in the U.S. or wherever you are from, and you're trying to come to Ghana? What can you do? So the first step is, you already made the first step. You decided Ghana is where you want to be. And if you want to come over and be a part of our community here at Yashayah's Village, I'm going to help you every step of the way because, like I say, it takes a village. So I'm here to help you. I already went through the process, and I'm here to help whoever ready and willing to receive my help. The first step is getting you, I always tell someone, is purchasing you some land. Own you some land, have your land, no matter what you want to do with it. But of course you need shelter, so most people do want to build them a home because they want a place to live. They need a place to live, you know. Most people don't want to just buy a piece of land and put a tent on it. They want to build a home. So the first step is purchasing you a plot of land. And you must decide, do you want one plot? Do you want two plots? Are you buying land for extended family as well? You intend for them to come and follow you. So you might want 6 plots, 4 plots. So you have to sit down and decide, how many plots of land do I need, do I want? The first step, once you decide the plots of land, the next step is make your payment. Make your payment. The land is going, so it's not going to be here forever. So secure your plot of land. If you say you want 2 plots, one plot is $2,000 US, so 2 plots is $4,000 US. You contact me, and you begin. I'll tell you different ways you can make payment. You can make payment directly to Ghana, send the money directly to Ghana, or you can pay with to a US bank account. So the choice is up to you. The first step after you purchase, after you pay for your land, we will, as soon as possible, get the surveyor to come out to survey your land. It will tell you exactly the size of your land. For instance, I got an example right here. This is my paperwork for my site plan. It's called a site plan. So once you pay for your land, you will get a site plan. The surveyor will come out in order to create a site plan. The site plan is going to tell you the size of your land. It will tell you, like, right here we have 2 plots, and the area is 0.37 of an acre. So it's not a half an acre, it's 2 plots, and 2 plots is sufficient for me and my family to build our house, to have yard, and do other things that we want to do in our compound. So you might need 2 plots, you might decide you want 2 plots, you might say, oh, I only need 1 plot, or you might be like, I want 4 plots. So that's what you have to decide, and then we can move forward. But after you decide and you pay your money, for the first paperwork is creating your site plan. This will tell you right here, these are our 2 plots, and this right here tell you the size of the plots and tell you where it's located. After you do your site plan, and it's approved, stamped and approved, that's when your indentures will be drawn up. Your indentures details you the information about the contract. It's your contract. So this is called a deed of lease, and it will have the family name and then your name, your information on it. And it entails, the site plan is inside, and it will list just the details, and it also will get approved. This is the paperwork you have to sign. You will sign the back of your site plan, and then you'll sign the paperwork called a deed of lease. So as many of you already know, you're not getting a deed as we know it. You're getting it's a lease. It's a 99-year lease that you will be getting, and it's renewable. So So you will also, well, inside of the indentures, we will put a renewal clause that you will sign and the family will sign, the head of the family will sign. So once you buy the land, you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to pay taxes every year, or I have to pay the family, I have to come back in 10 years or 5 years and pay the family something in order for me to keep my land. No, you just keep your paperwork and you will be good. You will be good and pass down to generation to generation. When you gone, the land will still be here and your family can still possess the land. After you do the site plan and you do your indentures or your deed of lease, your indentures, that's when you will sign your paperwork. In order to sign your paperwork, if you're not here in the country, when your paperwork is ready, we can send you DHL or mail the paperwork to you. You sign it, you send it back. You have to send it back where we can complete the paperwork. Once you send it back, the family will take the paperwork. They will sign. You have to pay a signing fee, which is already included in the land purchase price. We'll pay the family their signing fee. They will sign it, take it to the courts and get it approved. Once that is done, the final step is land registration with the land commission. We will take the paperwork to the land commission office and get it registered for you. So all that is included is an all-inclusive package. All that is included, and that will settle your paperwork on purchasing your land for Ghana. So that is the first step. If you want to come to Ghana, you should secure you some plots, a plot or some plots of land. And then all your paperwork will be complete once we register your land with the Land Commission Office. And the registration shows, like, if anyone try to sell that land in the future, they do a land search, it will pull up, hey, the family and this person, for example, the family and Latoria Wells, Latoria have an agreement. They have a lease on file. This land is already taken, it's already under contract. So that's what your registration will protect you from when, if somebody else try to sell this particular land that you have already purchased. After you purchase the land, and see, that is very simple, you know, the song. This could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. People like to make the process hard to purchase land in Ghana, but it's not hard. I understand that, hey, it's a different country. You don't know anything about it. You don't know me from Adam's House Cat. I understand all that, but it can be simple. People make it hard, saying you have to do this, you have to do that, and it can be simple. And I'm not going to lead you wrong, because I would be held accountable for anything I do. If I mislead people intentionally, if I'm here doing wrong or trying to get over on someone, I'm going to be judged by the Most High. So I'm here, like I said, it takes a village. We are building a village, we are building a community, and we're here to help one another. You may know something that I don't know, but I know how to successfully move to Ghana. So I'm here to help you every step of the way. Now you might come and you might know about farming, you might know about building things, you might know different things that I do not know. So we're here to help one another. So that's what I'm here for right now, how to successfully move to Ghana, the paperwork. Once you register and you secure your plots of land, you register, you own your land now. Your land is yours. It's yours forever. Like I said, 99 years, passed down, renewable. So it's yours. You don't have to worry about, hey, I have to come back and I got to find family something. I got to do this. I got to do that. It's yours. But after you do that, I encourage everyone to have your complete paperwork. If you plan on building a home or anything on your plot, you need to get a permit. You need to get a permit. You will see in Ghana, a lot of buildings say, stop work, produce permit, stop work, produce permit. You don't want that to happen to you. Fortunately, we have not had any issues for them coming up here saying, stop work on any of our buildings, show permit, but it's a possibility. So you want to have all your paperwork in order, because once more buildings start, they will come and be like, okay, let me see your permit. So in order to finish the paperwork, you want to get a permit. In order to get a permit, you got to get your A&D drawings, you got to get your floor plans done. So this right here will be your blueprint. And this is the blueprint for our house, the floor plan. So your floor plan consists of everything you need. It will have your electrical, your roofing, everything you need to build that house. Your floor plan, your blueprints will include. And you need that in order to get a permit, because we have to submit it along with your indentures, along with your paperwork, your land purchase. Along with that, you will submit your A&D drawings that you got done, which, like I say, include everything for the builder to know how to do the foundation, how to do the roof, how many windows. So it includes everything. Try to just flip through it real quick. So see, it's been approved already. So it includes everything you need. That's the permit. So this is my personal house plan that I'm sitting in right now. So that's the next part of your paperwork. Get your floor plan done. Get your floor plan in order to get a permit. So you say, okay, I got my land purchased. You can do it simultaneously. You can do it at the same time. If you want to say, okay, I got my plots, I paid for it, now I'm ready to go ahead and get my drawings done, because we already know the size of your site. You already have your site plan. So you can pick out a house or choose, design your home, and then the surveyor and the architect will look at the house that you decided, look at your plots of land, they look at your site plan, and they would know how to position your house. If you want, if you just say you want a big house, they look at your plots and they tell you, well, your plots are good. You can fit this size house on these plots. Or if you want a whole layout, just say you want to build a house, maybe you buy 4 plots. Say, I want to build my personal residence, but I also want to build some farm quarters. I want to have some farming. I want to garden in some of my land. Then I want to build an Airbnb, a little small little house or a little self-contained room. If you want to do all that on your plot, just say you have 3 or 4 plots, it can be done. And that's when the architect will come in. He will look at the plots of land and lay it out. He'll help lay it out for you. Say, okay, it's good to have your house right here. It's good for you to put your farm quarters right here. It's good for you to, however you want to lay it out, the architect will help do that and create that for you with a 3D video and everything. So that's part of getting your paperwork. That's not the paperwork. The paperwork is your drawings. So you need your floor plan drawings, and then after your floor plan, you will have to get a permit. So this is the building permit, and that is, it's been approved and everything. This is, like I said, this is my personal house. I'm not going to sit up here and just hold it up. But this, you will get a permit. So with the permit, with your site plan, your indentures, then you register it, then you get your floor plans, and then you also get your building permit. That's all the paperwork. That's all the paperwork is needed in order for you to move on to the next step. Start building, start doing a wall, whatever you want to do. You do not need a permit to put a wall around your property. So yes, it is recommended that you put a wall around your compound. So if you buy 2 plots, it's recommended to start a wall. But however, some people don't want to start a wall right away because the wall can be expensive. The wall can be expensive. You'd be like, hey, this money can go towards my foundation, start building my house. So it's up to you. So if you want to start your wall first, it is recommended because it secures your property. But at the same time, we are a village, so we will, help you. We will keep an eye on your land. If it's around here in Yas Village, we could keep an eye. We're over here, we're on the ground. We can keep an eye on your land. If you can't, or you're not ready to build a wall around it, or whatever you decide to do with your land, we are here to be your eyes. So that is the paperwork, how to successfully move to Ghana, the paperwork. And it's simple. It can be simple. Like I said, I know you don't know me, but the Most High know me, and I know him, and I will be held accountable for anything misleading that I give you, any information that I give you. So I want to help anyone, step by step. So you have a question like, how do I do this? How do I do that? I will be making videos how to successfully get your Ghana card, get your resident permit, get your driver license once you get here, how to successfully start a business, do a fish pond, how to successfully start a poultry farm on my land that I bought. Any how-to questions, you can send, put it in the comments. Latoria, how would I go about doing this? How do I go about doing this? How should I have my income? How do you survive, in Ghana? So any question that you have, you can put it in the comments and I will look over the questions and you might see me do a video. Like I said, I have a list of videos I'm going to do, and it's, the series is how to successfully move to Ghana. And this one is talking about the paperwork. So if you have any questions about the paperwork, what exactly, you need to do, which I just told you exactly what you need to do. Like I said, people make it hard, but it's very simple. It's a simple process. It might take a while because this is Ghana. So for instance, if you, when I say you make your payment and then as soon as possible, we get the surveyor to come out, survey your land. Once it's surveyed, they have to take that site plan to the office to get approved. So that could take 2 weeks, it could take 3 weeks, it all depends. I can't give you the exact time. So, some people get worried to be like, hey, it's been a month, and my paperwork not back yet. It takes time, have patience, but we assure you that, and I will let you know every step, hey, the surveyor came out, this is the site plan. Once he draws the site plan, that don't take long. The surveyor coming out, measuring the land, surveying the land, drawing up the site plan, that don't take long. But once it go into the office, that right there, we can't time exactly. We can't say, oh, in 3 days, your paperwork going to be done. We can't say that. It might be 2 weeks, it might be 3 weeks. But in order for you to see your site plan, that would be done as soon as possible, because that's something we can control. We can just call the surveyor and say, hey, we need these plots of land surveyed, and we need you to create the site plan. Then he will take it and get it approved. That right there is what takes time. After it is approved, so just say it takes 2 weeks to get approved. After it's approved, that's when the family will take it and draw up your indentures. And then after it's taken and drawn up the indentures, they have to go to the courts and get approved as well. That can take time. So, some people get nervous and be like, oh, it's been a month, it's been 2 months, and my paperwork is not ready yet. It takes time, but I assure you that everything will be ready and it will be legit. Everything will be in order, and that's why we also added in the land package, we will take your paperwork to the land commission office and register it. Because some people say, oh, they having issues registering their land. So if an issue comes up, we can handle it for you. We will handle it for you because it's included in the package. We work with the family who owns the land, who's selling the land. So we work hand in hand with them. So we don't want anyone to have any issues. We can't say, oh, this issue will not pop up, but we can say that we will help you through anything that comes up, because if you're coming through us, we're responsible for the things that's going on. If it's an issue, we will help you get it resolved. So anyway, that is the paperwork to successfully. That is the first step. People say, what do I need to do? I want to come to Ghana. What do I need to do? Yes, you need to own you some land in Ghana. You need to purchase you some land in Ghana. You might not be able to build right away when you purchase the land. When we purchased our land, we stayed in an apartment in Cape Coast. We didn't have a house to live in. We didn't have no place to live. So we had to rent a location. We found a place to rent, and we rented it until we was able to move in the house. And then your house don't have to be completely done in order to move in. Fix you 1 room, fix you 2 rooms. It depends on, how many in your family. Get 1 bathroom set up, and then you can move into your house, and the money that you're paying for rent, it can go towards your house. That's just something how we did it. Hey, every little extra money put it towards your project, what you're trying to do, But first step, the paperwork. Get your land, secure your plots of land. Also, get a building permit. If you plan on building, you want a 3-bedroom home, you want a 5-bedroom home, you want a 1-bedroom little house, little apartment, whatever you want. It doesn't matter what size you want, but get the permit. I mean, not get the permit, but also get your floor plans done. And we can help you, we can assist you. We have a package for that as well. Floor plan, get your floor plans, getting your permit, and clearing off your plot, because your plots need to be cleared off. So there's different options if you want to clear off your plots. If you want to get the machine to clear it off, which if you're planning on building, it's good to get the machine to clear off your plots so they can get all the roots and everything up and out. But anyway, if you're interested, first step, you can't clear off no plots if you don't own no plots. So the first thing is get you your plots on land. And that's the first step in transitioning from wherever you are, the U.S., the Caribbean, the UK, wherever you're from. That's the first step, securing you some land. Like I said, leave a comment if you got a question for me, like, how do you do this, Latoria? How do you do that, Latoria? Put it in the comments and I'll be working on it. Next time, I hope I see you next time. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked, push the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.